Welcome back to another Llama Rider 37 production. On April 2nd, I asked my fans to tell me the worst thing that's ever happened to them. So we'll get right into it. Dry foot job. I mean, that sounds like that would suck, but that's easily fixable, dude. Once again, this is a you problem. Homeless woman didn't give me foot job. Okay, so he says at first, homeless woman didn't give me foot job. That was his first one. And then he said dry foot job. So I respect the hustle on this guy, right? He sends homeless woman didn't give me foot job, okay? But then he read that and he said, fuck that. I'm going to go get that foot job. He got a foot job and it was dry. So at least he has the mental capability to realize that some of his problems are fixable. I respect this. This is good. This is good. Now, the dry foot job, very easily fixed. Just bring some lotion next time, brother. All right, the same person said Pop died. I assume your dad. Then friend died. Then dog died. You know, I haven't dealt with a lot of death in my life, or at least about people I care about. So honestly, I don't know too much about the grieving process or anything like that. If you mean Pop, your grandpa, that's rough. Me personally, I love my grandpa very dearly. One of the most important people in my life. I don't know what I would do, you know. So I hope I hope you can find some sort of, I would say closure, but I hope you can not move past it either. You know, there's really no advice to give other than just trying to wake up happy. It's very hard to do when circumstances like that happen. Not that I have any experience. But I wish you the best. And just remember, you're here for a reason, brother. Yo, Pop ain't. I'm just kidding. All right. Not getting bukkakied. There's always options, right? If you're 18, this is only for 18-year-olds. Not getting bukkakied doesn't mean that it can't happen, right? You didn't get bukkakied, but dude, you can look like anything in this whole world and get bukkakied. Like, there's no way you can set it up. You just got to try harder. This is like homeless people, right? Homeless people piss me off. They sit on the side of that road and they do nothing. How about you have a phone that the government gave you, right? Use the technology that's been given to you. Go on Grindr. Do anything to get bukkakied. It's not that big of a deal. You're just giving up. This is a lame ass person that's giving up. So you need to work harder. Seriously. Microwave mashed potatoes burnt my hand and I accidentally flung it all over the wall. Clean it up. Clean it up. God damn, bro. It's not that big of a deal. Being raped by my grandma kind of sucked. Yeah, it sounds like that sucks. This person has a My Little Pony profile picture. If you're a brony, you probably got raped when you were a kid, to be honest. I mean, I was a brony when I was a kid. That's a crazy reveal. I'll make a video about it. Dead ass, I was a brony. And I wasn't raped, so. But yeah, that sucks. Free pussy, though. I fumbled a 5'3" bisexual goth. It wasn't meant to be. Sometimes we need to look at things that we've lost or things that we failed at and maybe take them as lessons. I don't think she was for you, brother. Don't think she was for you. As a man, we need to quit chasing women. This is not a lot of people are going to agree with it. We need to quit chasing women. Quit paying for their shit. You know, they're fighting for equality. They can start picking up their own tab. Personally, I make my girlfriend, me and her split just about everything. I pay a little more in rent because I make a little more. But when I didn't make a little more, we were splitting rent. We're splitting fucking everything because fuck that. I don't care if biologically or whatever, blah, 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 I'm a woman, you need to take care of me. No, fuck you. Fuck you. You're fighting for equality. We make the same amount now at the same jobs. We can all do the same jobs now. So fuck you. Shit my pants in 3rd grade. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but it seems like you've lived a very, very easy life. I wouldn't be mad about that. This seems like a very easy life you've lived. That's the worst thing that's ever happened to you. Congratulations. I don't know. Probably when Ho cheated on me or when I lost my job. Losing your job ain't that bad, depending on it. I mean, it sounds like, well, to be honest with you, the way you're texting, it don't really sound like you're too intelligent. I don't mean to offend you, but so you probably were working at McDonald's. That's all right. You can always go work at Burger King. They're hiring too. Now, once again, when girlfriends cheat or significant others cheat, it is the most soul-crushing, terrible thing that can happen. So, once again, it happened for a reason, and just be happy that you've moved past it, you know? Or yeah, not that you've moved past it, but that you guys have come to a resolution that she's a hoe, and you should no longer be with her. Be happy about that. Someone said, got graped and lost my leg in the same day. Tried to escape the attacker and got in. I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but bro, that's a bad day, huh? This is like the first terrible thing. I mean, there's been a couple, if they're actually real. A lot of these are lies, obviously. This is a pretty bad thing. This sucks. Getting graped sucks pretty bad. But then losing your leg on top of it, dude, that's just, that's a bad day. It's a bad day. If this is true, I hope you're in a good place. It sounds like you're in a good place. You know, you're sharing the story. There's no moving past that. It's something it's always going to be on your mind. So you can't even say, hey, man, let's just, it's a new day. It's something that's always going to be racking the brain. I just hope you're in a good place mentally. Walked into my granny changing, God damn, bro, you guys piss me off, bro. And it's always, hold on. Do you have a lean cup as your fucking, yeah, you have a lean cup as your profile picture. This makes sense. Dude, you guys piss me off. Okay, he says, walked into my granny changing, saw M, saggy things. What's your opinion on this? What do you mean saw M? Bro, okay, this is what he should have said if he didn't have a lean cup as his fucking profile picture. Walked into my grandma changing and her tits were out. What's your opinion on this? Can we please get correct grammar? You know, it's a bad day, but that's not a terrible day. Because at the end of the day, what'd you do? You saw your grandma in a vulnerable position. You know, it's not that big of a deal. She's all right. You're all right. That's not a bad day. It's not too bad of a day. This one time when my mom bought 5 ounces of weed instead of my school clothes. Yeah, that's something that genuinely happened to me and would happen like yearly when I was little. Yeah, it sucked. It sucks, and I'm glad that we share this experience. That one time I accidentally unfollowed you. Now, I should block you right now because it wasn't accidental. You meant to do it. You meant to do it. You're trying to cover. And I know I see every single person that unfollows me, and I do remember their name. So, you're fucked. Yesterday, I'm not reading this shit, man. You guys be sending stupid ass shit. This motherfucker said yesterday, and then the day before that, and then the day. Oh, hold on. This is a little like fucking Juice WRLD fan. You gotta wake up happier. Wake up with a different fucking mindset. Your life sounds miserable. You know, it's hard if you're living in a bad situation, but dude, I grew up terrible, right? And I woke up motivated. And if you're a kid and you're living and your parents suck or whatever, it sucks for now, but you turn 18 at some point, and you know, let them. You know, whenever you have a kid. Don't let them see the kid. You know what I mean? Like, just take away... They took away your happiness as a child. Take away their happiness as a grandparent or, you know, in their senior life. You know, when they're dying, let them rot in the hospital. You know what I mean? Just change your mindset. You know what I mean? It won't last forever. Or if you're just a little, like, fucking loser and you're, like, above 18 and you just don't have your life together, get your life together. Genuinely not that hard. It starts with a job application, and then it only goes up from there. I forgot to goon the Raven team leader, Futa. Yeah, that sucks. That's a bad situation. That's a bad day. Toilet says no. Dude, literally Toilet, I try to invite to everything. I try to do everything with Toilet. I'm trying to make Toilet, like, not my sidekick necessarily, but I'm trying to collaborate with this guy. I'm trying to make him a part of my brand almost. And he is my biggest no man. You know, I love yes men. I love yes men, bro. Like the other day I had this guy come in and I like this guy. He was a very good guy. He joins instantly, goes, "Oh my god, Llama Rider 37, you're such an inspiration." Dude, my dick shot up right away. I love yes men. Dude, I don't know why I keep Toilet around. He's my biggest no man. The other day, I was talking in the group chat, and I said, "Damn, bro, on TikTok, one of my clips are blown up on another account." And he goes, "Cap." Like, why would I be lying? Like, anything I do with this involving Toilet, if Toilet's involved, I'm gonna end up with a fucking, I don't know, I'm just gonna end up with a sassy comment of some sort. I don't know why I keep this motherfucker around. My ex cheated on me 3 times with a dude she met on Discord, and she's with him still. Once again, it sucks. It really does suck, right? And I've went through being cheated on, and it's the worst thing that could possibly happen to a man, to be honest with you. Just besides, like, you know, a relative dying. But, like, the most normal thing that usually happens to people that can happen is being cheated on. It's the worst thing. You know, it's not easy to move past it at all. But once again, like I said earlier, I mean... You guys are broken up now, right? At least you said X. It had to happen, you know? Just be happy that she revealed who she truly is, and that's not someone worth having. So, if anything, you've won in the situation. Now, you had to deal with the bullshit and the immense heartache over it. I understand it's just a terrible situation. But fuck that bitch. And you know what's crazy? They're on Discord all the time, so they're losers anyways. You got rid of a loser-ass bitch that's a cheater. You're up now, and you need to fuck her friends, right? You probably know them in person. Fuck her friends, probably. Or something. I don't know. Once again, I've been in a committed relationship for 8 years. The last thing I was doing, I was kissing bitches up in trees, you know what I mean? Like, so I have no experience with dating, really. I think you need to fuck her friends, though, immediately. Like, all of them. Unless they're fat. If they're fat, then no. Don't do that. Papa getting shadow banned. Yeah, that fucking sucked, dude. That sucked ass. But it also opened the door to 39, which I believe is a better account, and I'll explain why. Llama Rider 37 largely blew up off of the bird hitting the fuck out of that. That's a very normie post, right? You know, obviously, I didn't see it as a normie post when it first went up. I thought it was just a Llama Rider 37 post, but you can, I've watched it fucking hundreds of times now. And it's a very normie post, right? I didn't say anything weird in it. I literally just said bird hitting the fuck out of that. I didn't like say, oh, I'm gonna make out with the bird, or, you know, just the normal shit I do. So it led to a lot of normies following my account. And then, you know, they're like, dude, this guy's funny as fuck, bro. Tomorrow he's gonna upload another video of the bird hitting an emote, and he's gonna say something, you know, witty real quick. No, the next day I upload a video of me fucking, you know, telling the bird that I'm gonna eat his fucking organs or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying something terrible to the bird. You know, I'm asking him to put a baby in me. So it led to a lot of unfollowing, and also it led to the algorithm being confused where to show me. They were showing me to, like, you know, I would imagine someone would maybe get like a fucking post about Jordans or something, and then maybe they would see the bird hitting the fuck out of that, and they're like, oh, this is funny. But then tomorrow, if they see me trying to fucking impregnate a bird on Fortnite, they're like, who the fuck is this guy? They're not gonna like the video. They're instantly gonna click off. So it was just hurting my algorithm, and that account was almost doomed. I was struggling to get above 100,000 views just because I had Instagram was confused or showed me to the wrong person. 39 does not have this problem at all. 39 shows me to exclusively Fortnite gooners, essentially. I'm getting out to the right audience now. And I plan on never posting another normie post because it tanks your fucking account. When people, for example, I could follow hella trends, right? And I could just try to be trendy and maximize how many views I get. But then, you know, the next day when I can't find a trend and I just post like a normal video, people are gonna be like, what the fuck? So I don't understand why people trend hop. I don't get trend hopping. I understand that it's a quick way to get views and shit, and maybe if you only do trends, but you're never gonna be able to do shit that you actually like. So that's what I'm actively doing with 39. I'm posting shit I find funny. I'm building a community. I'm building it slowly relatively to other people who blow up off of trendy content, and I'm doing it my own way. I'm building actual fans. Also, trendy content doesn't get you fans, they get you eyes. They may follow you or whatever, but they're not really your fans, because one day you're gonna one day you're gonna post the shit you actually like to do, and then they're gonna shit on it. This guy fell off, blah blah blah, when you could have been doing that from the start. Maybe the growth is slower, but you're at least doing what you actually like, and that's what I'm doing with 39. I'm doing funny shit only. I'm not doing any normie shit. Not that I intended the bird to hit the fuck out of that to be normie shit, but it is, unfortunately. Now, the biggest video on 39 is the me filling up the shoes with cum. So that sets a good example for new people just finding me. That shows what I'm about, and that shows what you're gonna get. And the bird hitting the fuck out of that did not showcase that at all. They did not get any more of that. I was done with that type of I was done with that normie ass shit as soon as it blew up. Sorry to cut into the video here. I got a few things I'd like to plug. So I recently added channel memberships. Some of the perks include early access to videos. There are exclusive membership emojis. They're relevant to Llama Rider 37. This is to be determined, but I'd like to get this done by the end of the month. I plan on setting up a phone line of some sort where we can call each other. You can kind of look up a Therapy Gecko video, and you get kind of similar to that, right? I would like to just react to what you guys... Pretty much more of this, but more personable. Like, you can actually talk to me. Obviously, I'm going to make videos out of those, but you will have access as a member. Also, I plan on releasing merch by the end of this month, maybe beginning of next month, somewhere around there, and I'll give you an early access to that, maybe even an early buy window. I don't even think that's that important, but maybe something like that. I also have a cameo now, and if you want me to roast your friends or your fucking give a happy birthday to your family members, I'm perfect for that. Thank you, guys. Back to the video. You touching me, that didn't happen. Seeing your account, hashtag roasted, fuck you, kid. Okay, someone sent me a video of a gingerbread house with some sort of face on it. Thanks. Well, we're gonna wrap it up there. That was all the submissions. They were terrible. I've learned nothing. I've gained nothing from this. This was a huge waste of time. You guys are submitting just stupid shit. Like, oh, your girlfriend fucked your mom? Go do something about it. You know? Go fuck her mom. Go fuck her friends, unless they're fat. If they're fat, then, stay away from that. Tell you what, it's a hard blow to come back from, right? Imagine you're in an argument with somebody and you're saying, hey man, you're ugly as fuck, like fuck you, I don't like you. All they gotta say is, well yeah, but you fucked the torta, or whatever, and it's just unrecoverable. Unless you're a real man and you don't have shame, but me personally, I couldn't deal with that. I would cry, I would start crying if that was said to me. So... just be careful where we're putting our stick. Some ladies just don't deserve it, right? It might be easy, but just don't do it. It's not worth the headache. right? We don't just, now some people do and they're sick for this. We don't just pick up roadkill because it's easy. We go hunt the actual good prey, right? Just because the larger woman is sitting right there and, you know, nobody's talked to her in years doesn't mean you should talk to her. Nobody's picking up that roadkill except for fucking roadkill hunters. And roadkill hunters, there's something mentally wrong with them. So, go for the big shot. Now, if you're ugly, maybe get with the larger woman. Maybe get with the larger woman because then she's probably not going to cheat on you. Doesn't matter how you look because she don't look great herself. And number 3, if you don't look great, you're probably bigger yourself. So at that point, you're just a huge couple. And, you know, it's kind of like cute or whatever. No, it's not. I see huge couples out in public and I want to fucking throw up. God, bro. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Literally, all you gotta do is go for a walk and not eat fried chicken. That's all you gotta do. Literally all you gotta do. Quit eating fried food, bro. You don't need to eat McDonald's every day, right? You don't need 2 or 3 Big Macs. What you need is a salad and a long walk. Do that for about a year, and guess what? You're not fat anymore. God, man. Or, you know, people will be like, there's a medical condition that makes you fat. Yeah, you're just defective. Like, bro, that sucks, huh? You better still be trying. I better not see you eating no fucking Arby's every day. Alright, that's gonna be the end of this video. Go and comment purple gel Wexford 1mm gel purple pen. Comment all that. Anyways, I would like to emphasize here at the end of the video that I'm not begging for money by plugging this shit. I'm simply, you know, trying to make a little bit of dough off of my craft while still offering you guys a service. And so I don't ever intend on like just trying to get money from you guys without giving you something. So like with the membership, I'm giving you something. With the merch, I'm definitely going to be giving you guys something because I think my merch is going to be great. It's not going to really incorporate Llama Rider 37 too much. It's just going to be more like a clothing brand, but it's just going to be good, high quality, cool shit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.